got this Gaboon Viper shed. I'm going to invert it. Since I'm going to do this, might as well go live and chat with whoever joins. You gonna come in here? You don't want to say hi? Can you bring me back something? All right. Love you. Do the best. So the inverting process, very delicate, can rip easy. This one is fresh enough, but dry, but not wet enough. Can't even speak. This one is fresh, but not too wet or too fresh that it's going to rip easy. When it's too wet, rips very easy. So it's at the point, the perfect point. So this should be a quick process compared to other times that I do it. Now, if I find the shed and it's not fresh and it's a little dry, or if I decide to do it with an older shed, I soak it in water first and let it dry a bit, and then I start. But the reason I do it, the pattern so defined, and you get to see the scales as it would be on the snake. So you can see the horns of the West African Gaboon viper. But on the side that if you don't invert it, that you don't see the horns. So lots of things. I just love it this way. And I do have a whole video going over the process if you want to try it at home. These are my two go-to. And some things about Gaboon vipers, especially these younger ones, they tend not to drink from water bowls. So what the best thing to do is once a week, at least that's what I do, once a week, soak in water. Make sure they drink, because lots of people lose Gaboon vipers by not making sure they stay hydrated. And then after this, I'll be cleaning out the enclosures. So there'll be a cleaning day video on those. If you are new here, I show the snake, me holding it. Then I usually get just footage of the snake. have one of those videos possibly later today. And then some new enclosures should be coming today. So we'll see if that happens. Yeah, Ryan, I figured back to back that it probably caused that. So I guess it's good to know. Should have waited a little bit and then did it. So Ralph, the question I have for you is, how did you even find my page? And how are you both doing? Do you remember if you found it on Instagram first? And Ryan, are you off work today? You found on YouTube? How long ago? Because we didn't start actually messaging and talking until you sent me those bite clips. But I feel like I saw your name liking my post on Instagram before. I didn't even know that was you until you messaged me. Doesn't that look like hourglass? Such an awesome pattern. Oh, nice, Ryan. How did it go? 10 to 12-hour shifts, man. What days are you usually off? Oh, so you stumbled upon that short, the YouTube short? Well, I'm glad you stuck around. Now, if you are watching this after it's posted, look how quick the process is right now. Usually this far, if you don't do it at the perfect time, or if there's a rip in it already, it could be hours to get to this point. So the one that I filmed the video on showing everything, those I could probably get the exact time since I filmed the whole process. I sped it up in the video, but hours. Oh man, Ryan, I'm sorry. Are you gonna get some rest? Oh yeah, Ralph, with Adrian. He's a good kid. He's very passionate and always eager to learn. Oh man, Ryan. After that, are you usually good to go, or do you still feel exhausted? I can't stay asleep. I wake up and then struggle to fall back asleep. But I always feel, well, it depends. A lot of times I just feel exhausted all day. But then when I lay down, it's impossible to sleep. Yeah, Ralph. He's definitely super passionate. One thing I'll say, kills my wrist is holding this. Swing shift is working days 1 week and then evenings the next, right? Or every 2 weeks. And how's work going, Ralph, today? Sounds like me, Ryan. Easy. Ralph, about that enclosure talk that we talked about, the thing, one of the things that I've been, oh, so it's, okay. The thing with, that's, I guess, stopping me from messaging about that enclosure, um, is I want to order it first, because if I ask about working a deal out with the sponsorship and I've never used the product, I can't do that. Or if I don't know how long it takes. So the ones I've been getting have been taking so long. But also, why would I suggest something to get a deal for myself if I don't even know if it's something um, that it's something, I just don't want to suggest something to other people for a deal if I don't even like the product. So I want to test it out. Hopefully that made sense. Ralph works 24/7. He's my manager too. All right, Ryan. Ralph, did it notify you that I went live? Well, whenever you get time, I might need help on like what to say, because I don't even know how to approach it. I haven't sent like a professional email since college. But like the ones that I've been ordering and that I actually like take up to a year to get here. And that's the thing. I don't even want to reach out to them. They already have such good business, but also like kind of ridiculous. Well, I did something different. I knew that I uploaded a video and then went live. So um, that probably interfered with it. I guess. I mean, the worst they could say is no. But after like what you said, um, an honest review. So I've been ordering from other companies to see what their enclosure's like, because I want to actually stand by the product, but they're taking just as long. Nicole, what's going on? I did see that this company sponsored somebody, and they're not like a big person, so I think that'll work out. Well, thank you, Nicole. Usually I just do this, but might as well chat while I'm doing it. So I decided to go live. Yeah, for sure, Ralph. So I think that they would. But like, what if the? I'll tell you. I'll tell you privately. I guess the main thing is with these companies. I'm guessing they're getting a lot of traffic, because I don't know. They're cheap. That's why I like them. They're cheap product, not cheap product, but cheap price, good product. That's probably why. But still, a year to get it. That's, I don't know. Maybe I should learn how to make PVC enclosures. Mark's Reptiles PVC enclosures. Quickest ship time ever. 10 days later. Ship time can be up to a year. You see, at this point, what I wanted to show on that video I did, where I went over the whole process, I wasn't able to show you this. But you see, when you get to this point, it's so quick. But the other Gaboon shed had a rip in it, and the rip makes it super. It slows it down when you get to the rip. It not only is a chance of ripping it completely increased, but it's also wide in here, and you got to be very careful. But this one, perfect timing. What happened, Ryan? Did it freeze? Really, Ralph? The big company Vision, have you heard of Vision enclosures, Ralph? I think they're super quick. I've never ordered from them, but they're really quick. But their stuff's pretty expensive. Well, it shouldn't be too much longer, Ryan. After I finish this, I'm gonna clean out the enclosures and get a cleaning day video. But hopefully, these enclosures show up today, like it says. It was supposed to come Friday, but it was postponed again. We'll see. It is Sunday. I didn't know if UPS ships on Sunday. The Herp Tech is expensive as well. Is that what you mean? Yeah, Ralph. I have some that I made myself. The bigger ones made myself because at that point I was unaware that there was cheaper options. But that's the reason I am ordering these new ones. I'm not the best builder. It was fun. I enjoyed doing it, and it did its job. But some of them don't look the best. Looks like a crackhead built it. So I did get a few Visions. I got them used though. They were cheaper, much cheaper. But two of the new ones I got, that new as in the recent ones I got that were used, can't even take the glass out. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. I wish they had said that, but they were so cheap that I mean, it's still worth it. Yeah, it is annoying because I only have half the section to work with, which is fine, like getting the snake out, but cleaning it, it's a pain. And Ralph, I used to not even, it wasn't until probably this year I started ordering the sliding glass ones because those seem to ship quicker. I don't know what it is, but I've always preferred the opening ones because the sliding glass, they have that little gap. In any possibility of anything, it it worries me. But I have like a piece of wood there, so they can't squeeze through. They probably most likely can't anyways, but just for peace of mind. And the locks, doesn't matter if the lock's on it, you can still take the glass out. What do you mean? Yeah, Ryan, the it's all about the perfect time. If this one was too dry when I found it and I had to soak it in water like I usually do, it's much harder to find that perfect time. It has to be dry enough, but not so wet that it sticks together. When it's too wet, you gotta grab it with the tweezers and pull it down millimeter by millimeter. It takes forever. And this one is there's no tears. But yeah, practice on some, and you'll get the hang of it. But it's time consuming. It might not even be worth it to most people, but I'm addicted to it. When I start doing something, I just go full force. There's no middle ground. For instance, I um, the photos. I like taking pictures of some of the snakes from above, but they're in a bucket, and I Photoshop. I say Photoshop. I use Photoshop, but I pretty much paint the background, so white or black. I was addicted to the black background, but I did it for so many pictures. Didn't even upload them, so I spent hours making the background black. Since I had to paint it, I don't know how to do all this special stuff. I'm sure there's like a click of a button to make it black. Or drawing. I got hooked on that. Started drawing so much stuff. I got better at it, so that's one thing that was a positive. They actually started looking like snakes. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Ralph. Yeah, some of them are. Like the locks for the, you're asking if that stops or prevents that gap. If that's what you're referring to, say this is the gap. The lock is only going up this far. The rest, I just put wood there. And yeah, the some of the ones in there are ones that I did. But I think I have one over here that I can show you. And Ralph, I'm gonna practice, or I'm gonna see about cutting some of them so it doesn't take long. Look at this. This is beautiful. How awesome is that? And what I was saying to Ralph is most people cut down the center and spread it out. I just don't like the way that looks visually, but I'm going to try it out. You see, this one's connected. Can I consider it a partial stripe? Yeah, I mean, it's most likely not an issue with mine, but I just didn't like that gap. Let me see if I have a drawing down here. All right, so when I was first doing it, I had to find somebody's drawing, penciled drawing, and that was the only way I could get it to look like an actual snake. But this one, I'm finally able to do it with a picture I took. It's not professional, but best I could do. But I was hooked on this. Ralph, I drew like 20 of these. Same snake, same picture. I'll show you the actual picture. Yeah, Ryan, they do buy, especially the Gaboon shed, $50 or more. Like even for that small one. Ryan, trust me, I'm there too. I posted some for sale. 2 people bought drawings from me. But then I saw actual artists. They were selling them super cheap and they actually looked realistic. So I stopped doing that. Does that look real? Yeah, Ralph said he found a pup adder shed for $300. Yeah, Ryan, I tried to color some of them. Not this one, but like a bush viper. It looks so goofy. For some reason, when I start trying to add color, it looks less and less like a snake. Well, Ralph, that's because you're a kind guy. Well, I'm going to get to cleaning the enclosures. I would just give these to you. Ryan, send me your address. I'm going to send you this. Not on here, of course, privately. I'm sure I don't have to make that clear, but I always worry when I say that on here. I'll send you this. But I'm going to clean the enclosures. I'm going to try to get my wife to be in one of the videos. So hopefully I'm able to. Some of the pictures I took with this, the actual photos, and they're so good. This crappy camera, old camera, but I had to be this close to the snake. But those are my favorite pictures were with this camera. I have an actual camera with a macro lens, but I mean, these are the type of pictures with this. Insane. But I had to be this close. Luckily, I never got bit. Well, I'm going to try it with you. I'm going to test it out. We're going to figure that out. I want to test sending stuff international. But all right, everyone. Don't even worry about that. With the international, it's different. That's why I haven't done it, Ryan. But Ralph deserves it all. He's helped me out so much. And Ryan, no, don't even worry about it. Literally. But yeah, let me get to getting some enclosures clean and filming. But thank you for being here. We'll see, Ralph. I want to see even how much it is. I don't even know. Damien, thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll go live later and bring out some snakes, but I need to clean them out. But love y'all. See you soon. No protest. What else can I show y'all? Hang on. Actually, you know what? Jeff, what's up? I guess I pretty much showed you all the little random stuff I have. But yeah, love y'all. I'll see you soon. Should be another video today. But take care, everyone. Love y'all.